Hello everyone. It is the Hilly 100 weekend here in Monroe County, which is a 100-mile bicycle race split between 2 days. Both days have a longer and a shorter route as well. So it's a very exciting event. We're going to have about 2,000 cyclists is what we're estimating. And I've actually ridden this course 8 years in a row. I won't be riding this year. I'm actually doing SAG, which is support and gear. So basically all of the ham radio operators in the area that are part of the Bloomington Amateur Radio Club, we volunteer our time and run SAG because cell phones don't typically work in a lot of the haulers and stuff that this route goes through, as well as the fact that everyone's running Strava and stuff and it can overload the cell towers. So we have our ham radios which will communicate. So we have net controls set up at one of the high schools here, and then all of us are running opposite the direction of the bicycles all day and helping those who've crashed or who need a break or need transportation back to the rest stop. So yeah, just kind of a general helper, but it's definitely an excellent service that amateur radio provides, and we're happy to help. I'm currently at rest stop 1, which is my starting point for the day, and I will give you kind of a tour of what we got going on. So this is the SAG tent. So we have our base radio set up. Everything we're doing today is going to be on 2 meter. We have one of the local repeaters set up to kind of relay our messages, and then we also have 146580 for simplex communication. So over here we just put a copper J pole. It's hard to see, but it's up in there, and then just running it onto the tent. Here's my vehicle. So I'll just be working with my standard mobile radio. And then we got SAG, I'm SAG Bravo. I think we have up to India as far as SAGs go. Show you more here. Another cool thing that we got going on with this is for net control to be able to track our locations, we have APRS set up. So inside here, inside this can, I have a radio and then a spotter beacon, which is connected to GPS up to here. And then I have just a 2 meter antenna set up to run APRS. That way net control knows exactly where I am and they can dispatch me to different areas as needed. So wait for this truck here. Cool. Well, we're very excited to get started today. We've already had a couple cyclists go through, but the big push is probably about to kick off. It's going to be a beautiful, close to 80 degrees for the next 2 days, but just beautiful out. It is starting to become fall here, some changing leaves and just all the beauty that comes with fall in this area. So we expect a very high turnout as far as cyclists. So, all right, well, I'm gonna probably get on the road soon, and it'll be a slow day because I'm driving 15 miles an hour all day, just keeping pace with cyclists, but it'll be good, and we're happy to help, and I'll see you down the road. There's gonna be a lot of driving for me today, but that's all right.
Rest on 1 from net control.
It's also really cool to hear the communications.
That's along the SAG Hotel, but we have not gotten a beacon from him for 45 minutes.
All right, just stopped by net control and picked up my lunch, and also dropped off a rider who's not feeling the best, so he's... Sorry, I gotta make sure which way I'm headed here. Yeah, all right. And now I'm heading back out into the route. Continuing on a rest stop 3, which will be the last stop for everybody today. And it should be a little quiet for the first little bit, and then I'll start seeing all the same people I saw before. Yeah, things are going really well. I'm gonna keep it up. Just got to rest stop 3, taking a pause. I'm waiting for net control to tell me to move on down the route. They do a great job of kind of managing all of us and making sure that we're evenly spaced along the route. That way we can help the most amount of people. Lots of riders coming through. These are all the people who've been the fastest, because I've been going opposite from them. So these are all the first quickest people going through. Yeah, going well.
Rest stop 3.
Did you give us a lunch order for the second EMT, Jill?
Yes, we did. Just veggies.
Copy. Veggie for Jill at rest stop 3. Thank you. AK9R, net control out.
Things are continuing on here at Hilly 100. I have made 2 trips around the course at this point, and I just got dispatched to head up to the northernmost point of the course, but via the highway, so I'm getting up there a little bit quicker. It's getting later in the day, and people are getting tired, so we're starting to bring a lot of people back in the vehicles, which is fine. That's what we're here for. No judgment on their part. It's just good to get out there and give it a shot. Yeah, so I'm heading up there, we call it sweeping, which is letting everybody know that it's still out there, that you're the last SAG, and that if they need help, they need to call the emergency line, and then we can send somebody out directly. But it's a good service. Communication has been great. Our net control today has been really on their game, managing everybody. I can definitely see how APRS is extremely useful in this instance. Definitely awesome. I'm sure they were able to manage beforehand. It just required a little bit more communication on the part of the drivers and the people in the field to let them know their location so they can update a map. But without having to do that, it frees up the comms channels for other traffic. So it's pretty interesting. It's a really well organized system they got going, and it's just kind of cool to be a part of it. So it's been a beautiful day weather-wise. Lots of people have been enjoying the ride, and we're going to have another day tomorrow. So I think we have fewer routes tomorrow, but there'll still be the main one, and I think the long version as well, the 100K. So yeah, it's going great, and I'll let you know when I'm further down the road. Day 2 here on Hilly 100. Lots of activity so far. I've started out at a point on the route where they all passed me. Then I moved to net control, touched base with them. Then I got dispatched out to rest stop 5, which is the second rest stop on day 2. So 4, 5, and 6 will be the 3 they have today. This is the lunch stop, so there's live music going on right now, and everyone's coming and going. Yeah, it's about to hit peak here, if it hasn't already happened. Where all the riders are kind of coming in, eating, and then they're heading out. So I'm on standby for just a little bit here, waiting. There's the radio going. Waiting for my next orders. But I'm gonna pop in and take a look at the music and see all the activity. So stick around.
Thank you guys. These boys are on fire today. I got to apologize. I did not think they were going to be that good. Listen, I was expecting average, and this is way yonder above average.
Everybody's okay.
I told you about the rest of folks. This fella on the 5-string banjo born with only 10 fingers. It's unbelievable what he does with them. Mr. Brian Lappin. Not Brian Lappin. Brian Lappin's another banjo player. They all look the same to me. It's a different one. It's Brian Lever. Brian Lever. Yeah, way more talented, better looking than Brian Lappin.
That first he was carrying
Brian Lappin actually started in 1987. He started playing here. They all turned into different bands, and was eventually the Not Too Bad Bluegrass Band.
Well, that's going to do it for me. Just made it back to net control. I was at the first rest stop of today. All the cyclists had already passed through.
Rest stop 5.
My truck out here.
5 from net control.
And so I went back to net control and got released because things are wrapping up.
Population
So
of riders.
I'll listen to this real quick.
About 5 still here.
Caps, yeah, things are packing up. But I got released. Overall, it was a great weekend. Excellent time. I was really happy to be able to participate in it. I think it's nice to be part of amateur radio in this capacity, being able to give back to the community and give back to a ride, which I've done so often in the past. I've never really paid much attention to how much effort went into the volunteer side of events like this. Even just for communications, it's a lot going on. So it was excellent to see. I'm really happy to have participated. Definitely tired. I didn't ride up any of the hills, but even just driving around and coordinating takes a lot of energy. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, go home and relax, and probably play some video games, and tomorrow starts another work week. So it is good. Amateur radio is awesome. If you're interested at all in it, definitely comment below if you aren't sure where to start. I'm happy to help you get started in the hobby, and we look forward to having you. And if you're already a member, keep it up. Get involved in your local community and keep being a good steward of the hobby and of amateur radio. So, as always, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel up to it. And I'll see you down trail. 73.